There are reports this killer wanted to start a race war, in his words.
Well, that was fantasy that he would even think that. But if he wanted to, and if he hoped to, it was a tragic and dismal, murderous failure, because he broke the hearts of black people and white people to the same degree. And this is a together community, and we have been, but all that did was make this community love each other more. So if that was his goal, he failed.
There are some people who, they see the shooting of a man in North Charleston several months ago, and now this. Is there a race problem here?
No, there isn't. I mean, first of all, this guy, Mr. Roof, lived 110 miles away. So that there's no way to really make him a part of this region's community or life or values or anything. He's a bad person that came from away in another community with this horrible idea and intention, and quite honestly, there isn't.
Two of the flags, the American flag, the state flag, were put at half staff at the Capitol. The Confederate flag is still flying. Is that something that concerns you, or is that?
Well, I led a march, spent 4 days walking from Charleston to Columbia on these 2 feet with a biracial group of leaders to protest the flag being atop the state capitol where it used to be. And we succeeded. They brought it down. They just didn't complete the task. They brought it down, and then there was an effort to put it in a smaller place in front of the Capitol. And but I don't think it has a place there, and I think it belongs in the museums. It's a part of history, and that is important for all to know and to understand. But it shouldn't be there in front of the Capitol. It just shouldn't be there.
When you heard that this young man has made a confession, was that a sense of relief?
Well, I kind of figured he would. I mean, that somebody like that there, I figured he would. So I didn't imagine we would have any difficulty convicting him. And, he's just blinded and corrupted by racism and perhaps other things that are going on. But I figured he would confess to his dastardly deed. That is just awful.